with one game left to go in the season, we are sitting pretty up in 10th position. So no matter what happens in this final game against Chelsea, we can be proud of our season, our first year in the Premier League, and we're going to celebrate it by going over the awards and the season review. But first, we need to, I was going to say, hopefully beat Chelsea, but realistically, we're probably going to lose. Let's just hope Brighton don't win their game, so then we can finish in 10th place, because that's, top half, technically. Hey guys, and welcome back to the 8th episode of the FM22 Salford in the Prem save with me, Raxo FM, where today it is the season finale, it is the season review time, and it is season awards time. But first, we have to verse Chelsea in the Premier League to hopefully keep us in 10th position, which I think would be an incredible finish for us, especially considering the players we've had. We've been on a good run since last time we saw each other, but before we go over any of that, make sure you do smash the like button, as well as subscribing to the Rex FM YouTube channel so you don't miss every single video next season, where hopefully we will be pushing for even higher spots than 10th place. Can we please smash 10 likes on today's video to celebrate the end of the season and just end it on a high for me? Personally, I like likes, don't I? Since the last time we saw each other, we've been incredible. Absolutely incredible. And one man in particular has been insane. Callum Wilson is a good footballer. He has played so well off camera, scoring 1 goal against Everton, then getting 2 goals against Manchester United, getting 1 goal and 2 assists against Arsenal, 1 goal and 2 assists against Newcastle, and then 1 goal against Leeds United. If he could have been that good earlier in the season, we could actually be pushing for European football, because we needed a striker, and now we have one. 1-0 win against Everton, 3-3 draw against Manchester United, and they only equalised in the 93rd minute. Then we managed to beat Arsenal 3-0, 3-1 win against Newcastle, and 1-0 win against Leeds. Each and every single one of these teams were above us when we versed them. But we have done incredibly well to move ourselves up into the 10th place position, and hopefully stay in that to end the season. But we are versing Chelsea. We do have a couple of players out as well, so we're not even at full strength, but I'm still proud of the boys no matter what happens here. Bogle is out, Dan James is out, and Angel Gomez. I think I might be selling this man. He's just not good enough, but hey, that's for the transfer window. This is the team that we're going with: Wilson, Makingo, Wilson, Nikarin, Fagiolo, Calderon, Boy, Fagan, Walcott, Cabraja, Leto, and Kovar, and I'm hoping one of those boys are going to end up being in some sort of best 11. I think Cabraja has a really good shout for the young player of the season, because just about every single month that man was either winning the young player of the month or coming second or third, so he's definitely got a decent shout. Hope he does exactly that. Fagan Walcott, of course, as always, has an incredible average rating, so I'm hoping he might just edge into the best 11, but it's all going to depend on what happens elsewhere, as it is the Premier League now. We're not one of the top teams anymore. But we'll just hope that maybe someone can get an accolade, but even if they don't, we've had an incredible year, and we could be topping it off with a half-decent result against Chelsea, as it doesn't seem like they're doing too much against us, but I am saying that as they do have an attacking highlight. Kovacic moving out into Madueke, some very good players that I know develop into great players in this year's Football Manager, including Gallagher, that left back from RB Leipzig in there, as well as Musiala. Yes, this is a very good team. It's just been proven by scoring that goal with Kai Havertz and Madueke linking up. See, those are two seriously impressive wonder kids in Football Manager this year. So we can't be too disheartened if we lose this game. It would be nice if we could somehow go above Brighton, though, as they have dropped back down and Leeds have managed to equalise against them. That's what we'd like to be seeing. So if we can end up in 10th place because, Brighton don't win their game, I'd take that. I'd take that and run with it. We've been unlucky so far. Not our best performance at all, considering the fact we've only had one shot, and actually considering the fact we're in incredible form. But, it's Chelsea that we're versing. 3rd place team, and we could have an attacking highlight here if we, didn't just give it straight to them. But at least we've gone it straight back. Kovar looking for a passing, does find Cabraja. And now we're looking to pass it short. Oh, that is not a short pass that we want to be seeing, Kovar. And it leads to a Musiala goal. Oh, that is I mean, at least it's against Chelsea on the final day of the season in a game that means just about nothing apart from wanting to finish in 10th place. So, if you're going to make a mistake like that, Kova, make it now. Get them out of your system and be prepared for next season. I am going to make my first substitute of the season, of the game, and it's going to be John Jules to come on to that left wing position. Unfortunately, with all the injuries we have, we don't really have an out-and-out left wing option. I'll give him a crack out there, see what he can do as an attacking inside forward. He might have an opportunity right here, right now. Martin Calderon, Vagiolo, Cabraja, John Jules. I think he's already scored 1 goal in the Premier League, so it doesn't hurt me that much that he's missed that, but I would have liked to have seen that go into the back of the net. And with only 15 minutes to go, it does look like we're going to be finishing in 10th place unless something dramatic happens in the other game elsewhere. But right now, I guess we do still have to focus on what's going on right in front of us. Lato's coming off. Wilson's also played terribly. So I'll do this wee switcheroo, play Nygren as an inverted winger on support, and see what happens for the last couple of minutes. Let's sit back, relax, and accept the fact that this Chelsea side is a lot better than us, but at least we're a lot better than a couple of other teams in the Premier League this year. And at least we've had a good year overall, getting some decent results. Kepa Arrizabalaga moving it forward. And a 3-0 loss, I think, would be a little bit flattering. Leeds end up winning their game 3-1, so we are finishing in 10th place no matter what. But I still would like to keep this at 2-0 or even make it 2-1. Make it interesting the last couple of minutes. Callum Wilson, I've been praising you. Can you do something nice for us? Nygren moves it in. Sealer, just wide of the post. And that would have been awesome just for the youngster to get his, I believe, 2nd goal in the Premier League. But I don't think it's going to matter. I think we're finishing in 10th place, and I think that we have done an incredible job this year. Look at how positive I am. At the end of the seasons, normally I'm like, it's so stressful. I'm so depressed about, not getting promoted or not breaking the record. Like this year, because ultimately, if we got relegated, I don't think anyone would have been that fuming. The series is called Salford in the Prem, but, it's not the most unexpected thing ever if we got relegated. But we've managed to do incredibly well, so you got to overperform, and then you can always be happy. If the expectations are low in your life, and you just, worst case scenario, you meet those expectations and you accept it, and you don't get upset because you did expect that. But if you go above those expectations, you feel great, and I don't think that's a good philosophy to live your life by. But in this situation, it's actually worked very well for me, and now we can end the season on a high by going over the awards for the season. The season review, the new arrivals is what we're going to start off with. Okay, no, we're going to skip them apparently because I clicked it twice and Football Manager was lagging a bit. So, can we get... There we go. Bogle, considered to be the best signing. And I think that is an absolute testament to the man that he has become at this football club, starting off as a 2.5-star current ability, having an amazing average rating. Love that signing for £4.4 million. Nygren, again, a brilliant signing, came off as a bench player to begin this season and has certainly solidified himself in that central midfield spot. Boy, for a free deal, a very good transfer. Wilmot, I regretted this deal as soon as I did it, but now, you know what? It's not that bad. He could be a lot worse. He's a pretty decent player for us, although I wish he was just a tad better. Callum Wilson ended up coming right at the end of the season. Very average start, but 12 goals is definitely not a bad tally for any Premier League striker. I'm happy with him overall. Vagiolo, again, another incredible player. A bargain for us for £2.6 million. Already worth so much more than that, and I'm very excited to see what happens to him. Apparently, there's no way that's all of our training. Oh, there we go. There we go. Olivieri, also a B-. Doyle, an A+, of course, for a free transfer. You can't complain about that. Dan James, a C. I mean, just for the price alone, £2.5 million. For a man that is already worth 15. I think we've done pretty well there. Sealer, a great youngster for the future. Wilson, again, an A-. That's very flattering, but not a bad transfer at all. Ferguson, an F. Okay, that's harsh, because he is now worth... Okay, he was worth like 5 million at one point. But he's been a good rotation option for us. Makengo, again, another great player for the future. Stoked about that. Gomez, I think a C is pretty fair. Dawes, B-. Great young player for the future. And our 2 loanees, not terrible. This one, actually pretty terrible. But, this one, not bad at all. Not bad at all. I don't think I'll be activating that £1 million release clause just because he isn't that great and doesn't really have a place in our team, but a good bit of cover for us. Now let's go over the season results. Obviously ending up in 10th place, an A+ performance by us. Great results at the end of the season. And FA Cup and Carabao Cup, the less said about that, the better. Moments to remember. The biggest win was a 3-0 win, which says so much about how average we have been this year. The match to remember was a 2-2 draw. Not like, the time we beat Manchester United or Arsenal 3-0. No, this is... Yeah, okay. It's not even like there wasn't even like a last minute goal, man. It's just... Okay, no, I'm not going to talk about it. Calderon getting the goal of the season, very surprising, but that would have been one of his ones that he whipped into the top corner. Getting a lot more revenue across all boards, of course, because we're in the Premier League now. Competition, £21 million. 94 million in broadcast. Oh my goodness. We are a rich football club, and I cannot wait to find out what our budget is for next season. Fagan, Walcott, Nygren, James, Wilson, and Wilson getting the top shirt sales. And this is how we lined up. Callum Wilson, Harry Wilson, Dan James, Vagiolo, Nygren, Calderon, Boy, Fagan, Walcott, Cabraja, Leto, and Kovar. I could not agree with that more, sorry. That's exactly how I think we lined up the most. And no surprises here. Once again, Fagan Walcott is the player of the season and the young player of the season. Signing of the season goes to Bogle. Martin Calderon gets the goal of the season. Top goal scorer Wilson. Top assister Wilson. He ended up coming right, but literally right at the end. And now he still wants a lot of money next year. They might not even be sticking around. Fagan Walcott, most man of the matches and the highest average rating, as well as Calderon getting the most passes completed per 90. Very good player, that man is. Absolutely love him. Worst discipline to Wilmot. Highest transfer fee paid for Makengo and highest transfer fee received for Matt Smith. Pretty stoked with that fee still. That is, yeah, pretty incredible. But I'm sure we'll break that record at the end of the season, especially with all the values that people have gone up by. And of course, we've set a record high for Salford by ending up in 10th place in the Premier League. A great season for us. And let's take a look at the club culture. I think it's just the exact same. No, I don't want you to make me spend it. Please, yeah, there we go. Okay. I just don't, yeah, sometimes I like to save it for January. I will make bad decisions if you make me spend it. If you force me against my will to spend it, I'll panic and I'll buy a bunch of random players. But do we have the budget yet? I don't think we have the budget yet. Is it in? Hold on. Did I miss a notification? No, it's definitely not in yet. We need to find out in a couple of minutes who we're going to be able to sign because of the money we'll be able to get. Okay. What should I say? Because... do we say avoid relegation? What was our expectation? I need to check this because normally if you just say your expectation, I'm a cat standing on my keyboard and I don't need that right now. They want us to fight break. Okay. Did they not see? Okay. No, we won't talk about it. I can't believe that's the part I completely ignored. Oh, yeah, good. Good, I love that. That's brilliant. You all want to do really well. That is, that's good. That's good. I think couple of morales might have been damaged there. No, I've just seen a couple go up. That's about 50-50. So it seems like the players don't want to do terribly this year. Where can we go on? You never get New Zealand. I'd love a New Zealand trip. I don't know if the awards have been handed out yet as well. Yeah, let's go to USA. Why not? Sounds like a fun team bonding exercise. You reckon the Prem Awards are out yet? I mean, I don't actually think anyone's going to win anything, but I'm interested to find out. Footballer of the Year. Yeah, no, they're out. Okay. Budget? I'll simulate forward a couple of things. £46 million. Boys and girls, we are going to be having a lot of fun in tomorrow's episode. Oh my god, look at that wage budget as well. If I put that all into... oh, no. Oh, boys, I'm going to have some... boys and girls, sorry, can't discriminate. We are going to have some fun in tomorrow's episode. So if you are not subscribed to the Rax FM YouTube channel, stick your neck out. Do it right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. What an incredible first season it has been. I'm hoping the second season is even better. You know what? This is actually good time because my cat's now biting my hand. See, any tips? Like, come on. Like, she's like She was kidding at first, and I'm like, yeah, she just biting my hand. No biggie. Why am I talking about this in the season finale? Yeah, nah. So at first it's like no biggie, but now she's like almost 1. No, I don't know. She's like 6 or 7 months. That's not almost 1, is it? But she's still biting like all the time. Like she doesn't mean to be offensive by it. Like she loves me. I think. I'm pretty sure. Like I think she likes me, but she's just always biting me, man. It's ridiculous, and she doesn't have any conceptualization that's painful. I don't believe. The tips would be great, and a subscribe and a like would be great. I'll see you guys all next season. Thank you guys so much for watching, as per usual. I'll see you all later.